No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got his man. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Flushed out of the pocket. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
What an effort getting to the quarterback there. And you think about Michigan State D-linemen, Jarrell Worthy, Shalik Calhoun, guys that would use their frame to their advantage, and you just could not block them. This guy has physical ability. He's got a lot of things you can't coach. One of those is that frame, and he used it right there to his advantage.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They've got the screen set up, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Sun Devils look to keep this drive humming. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Nice move to pick up yardage. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. The Sun Devils with the 1st and 10. Give to Brown. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. And the Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quick catch on 3rd down. Oh, sick, nasty move, and he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter.
At the 11-yard line, brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the first quarter, and after one, we're tied 0-0.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. Makes the catch. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football, and they were able to possess it throughout the entire
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
On first down, here comes this offense. They'll give it to the back. Flying out to the left. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Spartans!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Arizona State, 6.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's
open runway ahead. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with the first down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Looking for room. It's Scatterbo. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. The Sun Devils have their offense in high gear. He's going to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll pull it down and run.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Finds his tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. Coming up, 4th down.
No thought of trying to kick the 46-yarder. They'll go for it. And the Sun Devils get it past the sticks.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nowhere to go there. And it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself. But give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Fighting off the defender. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for a man, it's Childs. He's going to throw deep right side. And he reels it in inside the 30. Touchdown, Sparty. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Number 3.
That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And the extra point gives them the lead of 14-13. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board.
13.
Fair catch, called for and made. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
Now, Arizona State.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He'll come out throwing on first down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They get him down after he makes the catch.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Michigan State 14, Arizona State.
And the Sun Devils will boot it away to start the second half.
Number 29, set to kick this one away.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They'll open the second half with a run. At the 35, he's got room. Off he goes. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
First and goal, Michigan State.
With the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Michigan State.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he made the extra point without problem. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Arizona State 13.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
First and 10.
Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Handoff from the gun. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
They It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Try to get it to the edge. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Now he's going to break the pocket, trying to make magic on the scramble. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Buying some time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds and no gain on the play. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Using his legs, it's Carter. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Spartans.
Number 5.
What a day, his 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Gonna take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Offensive players know where the ball is going. Defensive players don't. Great job by the DB adjusting to the football, seeing it, playing the wide receiver, and making sure he can't catch it.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the 2nd half.
Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The Spartans are in the hurry-up. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the... Touchdown, Sparty! And the beatdown has ensued.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13.
That makes the score Michigan State 35, Arizona State.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Set to kick it off.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking deep down the right side. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Arizona State! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
First down here for the offense. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Michigan State 35, Arizona State no.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Got his man downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And they did everything right in this 4-minute type situation, trying to bleed the clock. First you get the completion, then you get the first down, and you stay in bounds. You could not execute that play any better.
Offense getting set for first down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Michigan State.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Michigan State! And the punishment has been extended. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. He'll start this drive firing, using the back as a receiver on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down leaves them in second and manageable. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. At midfield, he's got room. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Fresh set of downs after the completion.
And first down for the offense.
Trying to find his man on first down. He'll try to do it himself. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Got a man. It's Scatterbo. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Lost the defense, he's wide open. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He wants to throw it again. Looking to scramble. He wants it all. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back for its own.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and then limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Looking for space. It's Carter. What a good run there. He has a...